Today, it's a me, Foxbull, starting my stories. You probably know me for that guy from Fortnite, and probably the guy who animates random stuff. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about our pets. We all had pets, every type of pet, and every version of pets. Anyways, I'm going to be talking about the pets from my childhood. Anyways, let's start with the cat. Begin with our cats. I had two. We all had pets. Anyways, I'm gonna start talking about my cats. So our first cat, my first cat, is Hookie's. Oh, my little baby boy. Charlie la la, Charlie la. I don't know. He is a big back. A big back. And if you hear giggling in the background, it's my siblings. I don't know why. They want to be in here. Anyways, I'm going to tell a story about this big back cat. So this cat, I love him so much, even though Hookie's my cat. One time, when he was, younger, I don't know, not such a big back. Even though I call him big back, he's my big back. He's my little boy. And no one can ever steal him from me. So, one time, he was chased by two pit bulls. Just imagine a PG&E right here of, two dogs chasing against him. He ran up my old big tree. I used to have, this humongous tree. Very big. So he ran up that tree somehow. And you know how you call fire people to get trees? It doesn't work. They went and they never got him. They said, oh, we don't get cats. So we call another place to get this. And they said they'll come later. And guess what this cat does? He jumps from the tree onto the ground. How? Is he fine? I don't know. He probably has mental issues. He just does that. Anyways, he is the biggest back ever. And now we're going to talk about my other kitty cat. Sammy Salsas. She's a kitten, as you can tell. And I'm a puzzle. This kitten is Sammy. How we got her was honestly a very cute story. It was my sister's birthday, and we went to drive out of town. And when we came back and took our little break out of town, buying clothes for her and stuff, and we got all of that. So, after we did all of that, my sister and my father, when we got here, we heard cat sounds under the car. When we checked, we found this small kitten missing a tail, which is Sammy, which I'll show a picture of her. Above my head or something. I don't know. Editor me, do it. And this kitten was there. So we took care of her and fed her, and then we named her Sammy. A story about Sammy. Ooh, that was her backstory. Now, what is this little gremlin about? This little gremlin fights our other cat. Hookie's literally basically, how could you do this to me? After everything we've been through, I taught you. And this time was like, womp womp, bitch. And then started jumping. And my cat has to body slam her. They always fight. My big cat uses weight to stop her from being aggressive. She's always imagine a kitten grabbing her by the head and it's yeah, kicking him over in the head, causing him to have brain damage, basically. Which wasn't funny. Also, this kitten is not a cat even. She goes out back looking at a dog straight up in the face try me, bitch. Basically like that. She's on crack. I don't know what she's be doing. She's in the trampoline staring at a dog straight up 10 quarter basically staring at death. Then another time she's always under the car. If the car turned out, she's going to get ran over. She's running on streets, too. This cat does not fear death. I don't know how. This kitten is literally one of the strongest. Sammy is basically fearless. And she's always outside, too. No one will ever know her backstory. Anyways, I'm going to talk about the sad parts now. About cats. Even though you have pets, you don't want them dying. It's the saddest thing when you know they got sickness. One time when I was somewhere else, I'll tell another story about that one day. My cat Mel got really sick. He couldn't eat anything or drink anything. He literally needed to be fed by water, like from tubes. I swear, I pray to God every single day. Not trying to get religious here, but he got better somehow, which always made me happy. And then he got another sickness, a tumor in his head, from Sammy kicking him. He got better again, but he always had a little bit issues, and now he's being very old, which is really sad. And that's all for my cats. We're gonna go into dogs. Now we're gonna talk about Nemo, my dog. Sadly, he passed away this year, which I'm still gonna miss him. I'm gonna tell the happy stories, and I'm gonna tell how he died. Not this year, last year. I get the years confused sometimes. Anyways, I'll talk about Nemo. Nemo was a dog, which I'll show a picture here, and he was the best boy ever. He was missing a leg, and how I found him was only emotional. I would have chosen any other dog in the place. I would to choose him. He was missing a leg. It was like my first time ever seeing him. I loved him. And when I looked at him, he loved me too. When we got him, he was very big when he grew. Not that big, but he was big. He was missing a leg, and like I said, was a very old dog. My best memories with him was when I pet him, and he's comforted me when my parents used to yell. But he was always there during my hard times, helping me when I had emotional moments. And I miss him. How he died was last year. He died we had to put him down, sadly. He died because we had to put him down. I was crying all that day from bringing him there. Nemo was honestly, I wish I never did this, but I saw him die. I hugged him, but that would have never helped. Sadly, I hope he's watching me now. And that was Nemo, my dog. I'm sorry if I didn't have enough stories about him. That was my pet. Now to my grandparents' dog, who also sadly passed away. My grandparents' dog was honestly a dog that was friends with my other dog. They came visit each other sometimes. But this dog was a very, very wild dog. She was, from my memory, was a good parent's dog. She was always there getting pets and was there during backyard times when we watched her. She, from my best memory, was a very good dog. Always letting us pet her until she died. Sadly, I don't know how. Now, we're going to move into the dog that's in my backyard now. From my neighbor who lives there, they have a dog named Hooch. Hooch is honestly a dog that is chill and always like pets. Even though she can be a little bit rough, it's fun playing with her. Especially with these guys always trying to feed her sticks. You can't see them because I want to keep their privacy. If you see their hand in the background, that's them. Anyway, Hooch is still around and is still having fun. I remember a time during New Year's this year, she flew up on my phone during the live stream and it smelled so bad. I still stinky when I remember it. And Hooch flew up on my phone, which is very disgusting and I'm still mad about. And that's really all my pet stories. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. And if you don't, I'm going to eat your toes tonight.